The wealthy businessman threw his coffee in the biker's face and laughed. "Get out of my restaurant, you filthy animals." 20 minutes later, he was begging for mercy. It happened at Shaw Lauren, Dallas's most expensive restaurant. Marcus Bull Thompson and 5 bikers had walked in wearing their leather cuts. The hostess sneered at them. "I think you're lost." "We have a reservation," Bull said politely. "Thompson, party of 6. "There must be a mistake," she insisted. "No mistake," Bull said. "We are here for my daughter's engagement dinner." That's when Richard Blackstone III stood up from his 1,000 meal. Blackstone owned half the commercial real estate in Dallas, worth $300 million with an ego twice that size. "You're contaminating my air," Blackstone announced loudly. The entire restaurant turned to watch. "We're just here for dinner," Bull said calmly. "Not in my restaurant," Blackstone declared. "You don't own this place," Rex pointed out. Blackstone smiled coldly. "I own the building and the bank that holds its loan." He walked over, his bodyguard following closely. "Look at you animals, probably dealing drugs and terrorizing decent people." Bull's jaw clenched. "Sir, we're veterans here for a family dinner." "I don't care if you're the Pope," Blackstone said. "Trash doesn't eat where I eat." Bull's daughter, Emma, appeared from the bathroom in her best dress. "Dad, what's happening?" Blackstone looked her up and down. "This pretty thing is your daughter." The way he said it made everyone uncomfortable. "Must have gotten her looks from her mother," Blackstone leered. "Certainly not from you animals." "Don't talk to my daughter," Bull warned quietly. "Or what?" Blackstone challenged. "You'll beat me up. Prove you're the animal I say you are." He picked up his coffee and threw it directly in Bull's face. The hot liquid dripped down Bull's beard onto his vest, soaking patches that meant everything to him. "There," Blackstone announced. "I just improved your smell." The restaurant held its breath, waiting for violence. Bull smiled dangerously. "Rex, make the call. If you believe bikers are the good people, like and subscribe to this channel. Show us your support." Rex pulled out his phone. Blackstone laughed. "Calling more biker trash. I'll have you all arrested." Within 10 minutes, the street filled with the roar of motorcycles. 200 bikers surrounded Shaw Lauren. They didn't enter. They just revved their engines in unison, making the windows shake. Blackstone was still laughing. "You think I'm scared of motorcycles?" Bull pulled out his phone and showed Blackstone the recording. "You just assaulted a veteran on camera. So what?" Blackstone scoffed. "So we know exactly who you are," Bull said. "Richard Blackstone lives at 4827 Mockingbird Lane in Highland Park." Blackstone's arrogance flickered. "Wife's name is Patricia," Bull continued. "Son Richard Jr. at Yale. Daughter Sarah at boarding school in Connecticut. Are you threatening my family?" Blackstone demanded. "No," Bull said. "We don't hurt innocents, but we do make sure everyone knows what kind of man you are." Rex held up his phone, showing a live stream. 50,000 people are watching this right now. "You're live streaming this?" Blackstone said, his face going pale. "Every motorcycle club in America is watching," Tank said. "That's what the code black means." Blackstone's phone started ringing. He answered it with shaking hands. "Mr. Blackstone." A voice said, "This is Channel 7 News. We're getting reports you attacked veterans." He hung up. It rang again immediately. "This is the Dallas Morning News. Can you comment on the video?" More phones started ringing, his wife calling. His business partners, his country club. "Make it stop," Blackstone demanded. "Can't stop the internet," Bull said simply. The bikers outside were doing something unexpected. They were completely silent now, just sitting on their bikes, but each one was holding a small American flag. Customers in the restaurant started recording them through the windows. "Those are veterans out there," someone whispered. "My God, Blackstone attacked veterans," another said. The restaurant manager appeared sweating. "Mr. Blackstone, I need you to leave." "What? I eat here every week," Blackstone protested. "Not anymore," the manager said. "We don't serve people who attack veterans." Blackstone's bodyguard stepped away from him. "I'm done. My brother's a Marine." "You work for me," Blackstone shouted. "Not anymore," the bodyguard said, walking out. Bull stood up slowly. "Here's what happens now." Every biker in the restaurant stood with him. "You're going to apologize to every veteran here," Bull said. "Never," Blackstone spat. Or Bull continued. 200 bikers will legally follow you everywhere you go." "That's stalking," Blackstone claimed. "No, that's riding on public roads." Rex corrected. "Perfectly legal. Imagine going to work with 200 motorcycles behind you." Tank added. "Every meeting, every golf game, every dinner," Hammer said. "We'll park outside your office building." Another biker said, "We'll ride past your country club," said another. Real power isn't about money. It's about standing together. Like and subscribe if you get it. All perfectly legal, Bull emphasized. Just exercising our freedom to ride. Blackstone's phone exploded with notifications. The video had gone viral. His company's stock was already dropping. "This is extortion," he screamed. "This is consequences," Bull corrected. Emma stepped forward. "Mr. Blackstone, my father served 3 tours in Afghanistan. Rex lost his leg in Iraq." She continued, pointing to Rex's prosthetic. "Tank pulled 17 people from the Twin Towers on September 11th. These aren't animals," Emma said. "They're heroes you just spit on." The other restaurant patrons started standing up one by one. Not bikers, just regular people. "I'm a veteran too," an elderly man said. "Korea." "Vietnam," said another. "Desert Storm," said a woman in a business suit. Soon half the restaurant was standing. "All veterans or family of veterans. You insulted all of us," the elderly Korean war vet said. Blackstone was surrounded now, not by bikers, but by ordinary Americans who'd served. His phone rang again. He looked at it and went white. "It's the board of directors," he whispered. Bull smiled. "Better answer that." Blackstone answered. The entire restaurant could hear the shouting through his phone. "You're suspended immediately." The voice roared. "You've destroyed our reputation." Blackstone dropped his phone. His empire was crumbling in real time. "Please," he begged Bull. "Make it stop." "Apologize," Bull said simply. Blackstone's pride fought with his desperation. Outside, 200 bikers waited patiently. Finally, he broke. "I'm sorry," he mumbled louder. Bull commanded, "I'm sorry for insulting veterans." Blackstone said louder and started crying. And Rex prompted, "And for throwing my drink." And Tank added, "And for calling you animals." Bull nodded to the window. The bikers outside started leaving one by one. The live stream ended, but the damage was done. The video had 10 million views. His face became a meme. How to destroy your life in 20 seconds. Bull's daughter had her engagement dinner in peace. The manager comped the entire meal and donated $10,000 to a veteran charity. The Iron Riders became famous as the club that destroyed a billionaire without throwing a single punch. Bull kept his coffee-stained vest. He never washed it. When asked why, he'd say, "It's a reminder that sometimes the best revenge isn't violence. It's letting a man destroy himself while the whole world watches." A year later, Blackstone sent Bull a letter from Oklahoma. "I'm sorry," he wrote. "I was everything you said I wasn't. An animal. You showed more restraint than I ever could. Thank you for teaching me that real power isn't money. It's brotherhood. It's honor. It's knowing when not to fight." Bull framed the letter in the clubhouse. Below it hangs a photo from that night. 200 bikers holding American flags while a millionaire begs for mercy inside. The caption reads, "The night we won without fighting." Every year on the anniversary, the Iron Riders return to Shea Lauren. They toast with coffee but never throw it because warriors don't need to prove their strength to weaklings. They just need to wait for weaklings to prove their weakness to the world. Richard Blackstone threw coffee in a biker's face. The biker threw back something worse. Truth. And truth destroyed him more completely than fists ever could. That's what real bikers do. They protect, they serve, and when someone attacks them for no reason, they let that person destroy themselves. All while sitting calmly on their motorcycles, holding American flags, reminding everyone who the real heroes are. Not the man with $300 million, but the men with 300 brothers. I believe it now. Bikers and veterans are the good people. Stand with them. If you like this story, kindly thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.